Good afternoon, troops. It's the Colonel. Right, I'm off to Leicester this evening. I've done my card. I've got several jobs there tonight. So I'm going to give you what I'm going to tell the public this evening. So if you've got a pen ready, you can mark off what I know. Might be helpful if you're going to sit in the office this afternoon, or you're sitting at home watching the racing from the TV from your armchair. You might be able to mark a few bits and pieces off that I've found out today. Well, the first race, the 5:15. This 7 furlong contest for these juveniles. First thing to say about juvenile racing, 2-year-olds at Leicester. Tremendous strike rate with favourites. Something like 42% of favourites win 2-year-old races. 74% of the front two in the betting. The market is a massive guide when it comes to betting 2-year-old winners at Leicester. There's only one other track in the country that's as strong, if not stronger, and that's Yarmouth. So the first race, it really is a match, a Swan Vesta, as I say. And it's going to be between Triumph's Poppy, the Tim Easterby horse. That's 11-10 into evens and well backed. Out of the shadows, 7-4, out to about a bottle. So front two in the market. Now the others are very weak. I'll quickly tell you how weak they are. The 3 horse, 12 out of 20. The 4 horse, 16 out of 22. 5 horse, 33 out of 50. The 6 horse, 7 out to 10. And the bottom, right at the bottom, 14 out of 20. Two runners. I think Tyre and Poppy will just about take this first race. Off the mark at Ayr after running a decent race first time out, and it's got a good £3 claimer on board. So I think that'll win the first. Very short, but I think it will beat the. It looks like it's going to end up as a match. Next race, the 5:45, most interesting betting race of the day. This is an interesting affair. 9 horses stand their ground. Good betting race. I fancy one each way here. The favourite they put in this morning, Shaldar. Got on the walk, Kevan Minter horse. Don't want it at all. It's a course and distance winner. Course and distance second, sorry. It won at Hamilton, didn't it, last time out? But it's drifted. 3-1 out to 6. They've got not a copper coin for it, so I couldn't be interested in that. Bottom horse, Temper Trap. I see that's entered to run at Carlisle on Friday. That's to Easterby horse. That's obviously there with a big chance. Beverley runner-up last time out. Previously to that, it's one at Ripon and Hamilton. But the one I really fancy is a horse called Giovanni Baglioni, number 5. Really fancy this strongly. 3 runs back, one at Newmarket. Really won a decent race, I thought, in a pretty decent hot little race. And then next time out was second at Paddock, beaten the nose. The narrowest of margins on the shadow of the post, right on the wire. Well backed as well, went up 9-4. So they're off. It was off for its life there. And then last time out, back at Newmarket, beaten only 2.5 lengths in the third. Here at Leicester, an easier race, better 6 chance. Reese Clutterbuck aboard, claiming the 3. Round about a 6-1 chance. Good each way mark for that. And I know they fancy it. Next race, the 6:15, looks a pretty weak, trappy little race. 3-1 the field. On the pulse for David Evans. 4th at first last time out. Previously to that one at that track I hate, Foss-Lass. So 3-1, no, not for me. 6 horse Zaram, pretty easy to bet. One at Lingfield, 3 runs back. That's about a 7-2 chance. And the top horse, Beach Breeze at 5. No marks for it. Very weak indeed. Next race, 6:45. This is an interesting race. Fox Degree, they 20,000 guineas as a yearling for it. Was Foss-Lass winner. And then finished second at Newmarket over 6 last time out. They'll give that a big shout, round about 7-2. The one I can't understand why it's gone on such a massive slide is Lily in the Jungle, Philip Kirby horse. Okay, it won a couple of sellers, but decent sellers as well. It must be said at Ripon. They don't have bad sellers at Ripon. And it's drifted 4 out to 8, 9 in a place. It's a prolific front runner. If it gets the early van up with the pace, I think that this is knocking each way, but at the price, I don't understand why it's drifting so bad. It's only sellers that it won, but they're not bad sellers at Ripon, at the Garden, as we call it, Ripon. So if I had a small bet there, I might go Lily in the Jungle, bet for nothing. Put it in, because it's going to bang out in front. You can trade and get rid of it. It will lead, they tell me. Next race, Shimmering Sands in the 7:15. The Michael and David Easterby horse. I think this will win. 7-4 early doors. Tips on at the moment, they tell me. Mark of 67. I think it's a gelding ahead of its mark. Beverley wins second at Telmore at Doncaster. So, yeah, I think that will win. And it's been well back. 7-4 into tips. 11 to 10 on. Last race, the 7:45. I think the Jolly will win this as well, and that's thanks Monica number 3 for Rafe Beckett, and this has been bet pretty well on this morning. It's got a £6 penalty to defy, to be fair. 8 to 11. It's about a 4 to 5 chance at the moment, I think, but it should win. Won at Salisbury, didn't it, last time out? C, the second in, pretty weak. C, so yeah, I mean, that would be an obvious danger, but I think the Jolly should win the last. But my interesting race of the day, really, is the 5:45. I think that's a good little each way bet. Giovanni Bagaloni in the 5:45. Take care of yourselves. Have a great day.